friends. We're going to talk all things going live. Sorry, I'm a little late. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for joining the live. I'm about to go live on TikTok, so I appreciate you all joining me. And let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate everybody coming through. This is my go live and monetize. So I appreciate all the support. We'll get started in just a few minutes. So I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate everybody coming in to the live stream. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're new to my live, come on in. We'll get to talking and chatting. I appreciate everybody joining me. And then we are going to talk all things going live. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to make sure I answer questions and support you all. So, thank you so much. I am going to try my best not to be on for a super long time. My Sundays become long because I do the 10 o'clock, the 4 o'clock, and then I have a Zoom call with my community. So I don't want to be on super long in the morning. So I always try to manage my time, manage what's going on. And so if you are new to my live, please come in. We'll get to talking. And if you are just getting up, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Make sure you come in and connect and ask any questions you have about live streaming. So this live is always about live streaming. We're going to talk about how to go live, how to build your community, how to do it scared, do it with confidence, and know that you can't break anything. You're just showing up for your community. So that's all you're doing. And so you're going to continue to do that and be consistent. So that's what we talk about. And then there's so many different ways you can do it from a YouTube perspective. Obviously, you can just show up with 50 subscribers and keep showing up for your community. From a TikTok perspective, you have a couple different ways to do it. Live studio, you could do it as a voice chat, you can do it as the mobile feature, you can do mobile gaming. There's so many different ways you can go live and engage with your community. Hello, friend No Espanol. Thank you so much for being here, though. Appreciate you. Let me know. Hello. Thank you so much. No hablo español. I don't speak Spanish and I don't read Spanish. I don't know if that's Spanish, but it looks Spanish. So let me know if I'm wrong. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you being here. And we'll get to talking and chatting in just a few minutes. Yes, definitely let me know. Appreciate everybody joining the live. So if you have questions, put them in the chat. Make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. You'll see in real time our friends are going to come in. They're going to get to engaging, and we will grow a great community, okay? Community of supporters, engagers. So if you are new to my live, make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. Hello, good morning, pals. How are you, friend? Hello, thank you so much for being here. Let's make sure we keep the chat professional. I'm not sure what that means, so let me know if you have any questions about live streaming. I'm setting up my screen to go live on TikTok in just a moment. So I'll be going live there. In the meantime, if you're new to my live, go ahead and like the live, comment, and subscribe. And then we're going to talk about the rules of engagement because I want to make sure everyone here is able to learn, grow, chat, and communicate with me. But you got to make sure you keep your comments professional so that I don't have to remove you. So professional means that you're 18 years and older. That's the rule for YouTube and for TikTok. And then it also means that the questions you're asking are relevant to the topic of live streaming and asking questions about YouTube or questions about TikTok. Because I do co-stream. I'm going to go on TikTok in just a moment. And so we want to keep questions centered around live streaming. Okay, friends? So make sure you stay on topic and that we all can engage and be in community. Okay? Can you stay on topic? And then we can all engage and be in community. So stay on topic, friend. No Thank you from Brazil. How are you, friend? Tell me where you guys are from. So people who came in and dropping messages, let me know where you're from. If my moderator was here, she would have deleted some of y'all. So let's stay on topic, friends. Um, so make sure that you're asking questions about live streaming. But let me know where you guys are from. I'm curious to know who is in the room. So we have Brazil here. So anyone else? Where are you from? So I'm in Florida. So so we're gonna get to talking. Pals, how's everything going for you, friend? Everything good? Are you? How much content have you done this week? I missed Friday, Saturday. I'm gonna do some today. So I missed 2 days. Took a break. Let my other content do what it's gonna do. Thank you so much for the compliments. And then I'm gonna post something new today. That's the rule. I'm gonna get something out, and then I am gonna post something on my business account too. I gotta post over there. I haven't been posting over there. And then guess what? I'm gonna try to post over here too. So I'm gonna try to post the three accounts. So that's the goal. So today is a posting day, and then today is my busy day anyway because I do the Zoom call. I posted 2 to 3 videos. People really like them. One of them. Okay, look at you. That was the goal for the week, 2 or 3. so so what was the goal for the week? Did you meet your goal? Let me know if you met your goal. Gotta post the content, friend. Gotta post the content. Get it out there. Let be consistent. Hello, hello, hello from Rio. Appreciate you, friend. All right. Yes, I do. Thanks, Larry. I'll always do this. Every day I go twice a day and I look just like this. So I go at 10 o'clock and 4 p.m. Eastern. Now I'm going to post one video each day. Okay, look at you. Progress. So you did 2 to 3 already and you're trying to do one a day. Nice. No, seriously, that is nice. That's good. Because when we met, what day did we meet last week? Was it Monday? I feel like we met recently. Hello, friend. Hello. I think we met earlier in the week, didn't we? I felt like we did. The days are blurring, blurring so badly. But with that, yes, last Friday. Oh, wow. Okay. So you said, thank you so much for being here, friends. Appreciate you guys. I'm in Florida. So, okay, so last Friday. So, do you have 8 videos you've done since last Friday? You'll be like, Doc, no. I said 2 to 3. So that's good though. Practice. That's it. Practice makes progress. You'll get it done. Um, this is my first time here. Well, thank you so much. Everybody who's new to my live, thank you for being here. Make sure you like the live. So if you haven't liked the live, like the live for me. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button. And then if you want to get a reminder, you can click the bell so you can get notifications of when I go live and when I post. Excuse me about my morning voice. Oh my gosh, it has not kicked in. Um, this channel is all things live streaming. I want you to understand how to stream, how to build your brand, how to build your community, how to go live specifically on TikTok. I talk about live streaming over there. I've been working on my workbook for the cohort I'm building. Okay, look at you. Oh, that's like a digital product. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to my stuff too. I have to now that I've separated my account, I'm still, obviously I'm still kind of in agency build mode, grow mode, but I do need to also be intentional about my own account because there's trainings and support that I'm not doing that I could be offering as part of my digital services too, consultations and stuff, and I just haven't been able to do it with standing up the agency. So I need to get back to that as well. But definitely create that. I don't want it to delay you. I hate it. It's one of those things where you try to prioritize. Bam. You try to prioritize, and so many things end up taking precedence when you could be doing. So that's the only thing I would say. Just try to make sure you have all things done. Hello, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all supporting the live. Make sure you like the live and subscribe to the channel. So again, so that YouTube knows you are actively here and I can answer any questions you have as well. So I'm happy to support you all. Okay. All right. We're about to go live, friends. I am about to get on the TikTok side and go live. I've created a school community. I'm building a business. So content is coming, but I can't talk about my offer until it's complete. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I know. School. hmm Yeah, you can't talk about the offer until it's complete. Well, I mean, you can start teasing it. Let your community know that it's coming. You can say, hey, and if you have a freebie, you can make that part of something you offer to capture emails. So keep that in mind. That's also. Let's stay focused, friend. Thank you for the compliment, though. I agree. I am. Thank you. That's true. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um. So yes, thank you so much, friends. We are about to get started. I'm going live on TikTok now. Let me just go ahead and go over to the other side of the streets. Get started. So I co-stream. So when I go over here, I do look at my chat because I see y'all. And if y'all misbehave, I say y'all can't stay. But if you are here and you're listening and asking questions, that's great. I appreciate the watch hours because that matters to your growth on YouTube. So I appreciate you guys watching this live. I'll stay live for about 90 minutes so that you guys know. And then I typically I'm coming back at 4. I usually stay about another 90 minutes then. And then I'll be back tomorrow. So we'll see if I can stay longer, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. If you click the like button, make sure you like the live. If you're new to my live, always like the live. And then if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you click that subscriber button and then also the bell so you get notifications of when I go live. And we're going to talk, we're going to grow. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. We are live on TikTok. Going live now, friends. Hello, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. Come on in. We're going to talk all things going live. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate everybody joining. We're going to get started chatting, talking about the live stream, friends. Let me know if you have any questions as you join me to go live. And then I'm going to make sure I answer questions. I do try to manage both chats, so I appreciate you. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you for the microphone advice. I will I will definitely consider that. Thank you for that, friend. Let me know if my sound quality is not great. I did have you guys connected to my computer. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me know did it get improved because I did have you guys connected to my computer. So that could have been the quality issue too, the sound quality issue. So I just did it. Hi, thank you so much, friends. Thank you all for coming into my live. We're going to talk all things going live. And if you're nervous, afraid, shy, let me know. We're going to talk about things to help you go live and build your confidence, as well as how to monetize on this app. So if you're new to my live, feel free to come in, ask questions, and let me know how I can best support you as you're learning and growing. I try to make sure that this is a live for beginners. So if you are new to TikTok and you're trying to figure out what's happening here and you want support, and you're trying to grow on this app, feel free to come on in. This is the live for you. So just know this is the live for you to come in and get the support you need. In the meantime, I'm going to share out my live so my friends know I'm live. And we'll get to talk in there as well. the last couple of days, I was really slow with sharing out my live. Hey, Nika Grace, how are you, friend? Are you just waking up? I was slow with waking up this morning. Oh my gosh. Natty Nat, how are you, friend? Thank you, Coach TJ. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here, friend. I am actually. Are you really? Voice guru. Yeah, I'm so sweet. Thank you so much for coming in, friends. Nikki Ray said, I am just waking up. I am just getting up, Doc. I appreciate your friend coming on into the live. Thank you for that daily heart me. I made 11K today. Oh, look at you on the dot. That's awesome, friend. I love it. I love it, Natty Nat. You had a great live too. Oh my gosh. I was listening and I was sitting on the edge of the bed. I did my V. I did my pull-ups. Thank you for the repost, friends. I appreciate you. You were doing your thing, girl. I love it. Great live. So that's awesome. So you're definitely getting, hold on, I'm playing with my screen. You're definitely getting more engagement. Appreciate everybody coming in. Let me know if you are new. We will have some new friends come on in. Carol, how's everything going for you, friend? Thank you for those populars coming on out. Appreciate your real King 75. Appreciate you coming through as well. Again, if you're new to the live, put new in the chat. I know I have a few new faces in the room, and if you have questions, feel free to ask questions too. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Um, so you are welcome to ask questions. You're welcome to let me know if you're curious about the live stream that I do here, but also how to be a successful live streamer and viewer, because that matters. Uh-oh, TikTok, we got some bad actors in the room. We got some bad actors in the room. We had to get rid of them, y'all. Oh, gosh. Friends had to send a message. All right. So thank you all for coming in. How you doing, Love Universified? Appreciate your friend coming on in. So Love Universified, let me ask a question. I keep meaning to pop into your live. Thank you all for the engagement over here on YouTube. Um, are you using Live Studio? I meant to ask you. I'm assuming you are. That's what you're using. So you're getting accustomed to Live Studio for your live stream. Let me know if that's what you're using. And then my friends who are joining, if you're new to my live, I talk about all things live streaming. I am a creator network agency. So if you're curious about the agency, I'm happy to talk about that as well. I will talk about it, just so that you know. But I also have my shopping cart on, and these are products that are mainly electronics for beginner live hosts and content creators. So you can use it for your content as well as your live stream. I'll share a few of the products this morning just so you guys have that. But hello Rhonda, how are you, friend? But I do want to make sure I answer questions, especially for my friends who are coming into the live. You said, TJ, what is a creator network? You said creative agency. So it's a creator network agency. It is a program that TikTok offers. It's an official program where if you're a live host and you're live going live on TikTok, you can join an agency and that agency will support your live journey. Specifically, the features that TikTok offers us is access to data. So we have a platform we can look at data in terms of how our creators under our network are performing. We can see your live stream to kind of support you if there's any issues going on with your live. How you doing, Alex? And then we also have the ability to send an inquiry if your live is in jeopardy of being, if it's in violation or banned. So that's what we can do. Thank you for the follows. And so because of that, agencies are there to support you. Now, all agencies are not the same, and I say that with all earnest because, it depends on what you're looking for. So my agency is built on supporting my beginner live hosts, people with building your community, your growth strategy, as well as helping you in terms of your monetization strategies. Okay, so that's what I do. I don't have requirements. I tell people I have strong encouragement. I just want you to go live, and then you decide how you fit it in, with the thinking that if you're going to do it and you want to grow, then you're going to have to make some changes in terms of how you think intentionally about your live stream. Love your vast knowledge. Grateful for what I've learned. Oh, you're so sweet. Alex, are you going live yet? I've never asked the question, Alex. Alex, I was like, okay, Alex is going to engage when she's ready. But Alex, are you going live, friend? Let me know if you're going live. Happy Sunday. How you doing, favorite? Appreciate your friend. How's everybody doing in your family? Everybody good? Um, what time is it? I don't know. What time is it there? Thank you, friend. So let me know if you have any questions about live streaming. So thank you. Is there a cost to join? I should have started with that. It's free. It's free. It's a free program. So here's what happens. Thank you all for joining the live and sending those daily heart meets. I appreciate you. Definitely getting better. That's great, friend. I appreciate you being here. Good morning, everybody. Thank you. You're welcome. Um, it is a free program because TikTok pays agencies the same way they pay you, essentially. So, as a live host, you are going live and you're receiving diamonds and engagement from your community, and you get rewards, which is monetization. Okay, you get monetized that way. Um, TikTok takes a percentage of that. So TikTok says you can earn up to 53% each week during your live, 40% per live, and then there's an additional 13% based on your weekly missions that you achieve. Then TikTok takes the difference. With the difference, TikTok pays agencies from that difference. It's about a couple percentages. So again, you get paid by TikTok, agencies get paid by TikTok, and it's based on how you engage and perform with your live stream. If you're not going live, TikTok doesn't get anything, and agency doesn't get anything. So the goal is that you go live and you grow and you continue to monetize and build your community so that you win, TikTok wins, the agency wins. Beyond that, my agency, we do I do weekly meetings. We do have our meeting today, friends. Our Zoom meeting is today at 6:30. Thank you so much for the October. Um, it's today at 6:30. And then I do weekly, every day I go live twice a day, 10 and 4 currently. How you doing, Black Lotus? And then I do one-on-ones. We talk about your data. I show you how to look at your data as well. And then I have a school platform where you can get additional information and resources and communicate with the others in the community, as well as I have groups on TikTok that you can join. You can share out your live, you can share out your content. It's a way for you to get engagement there too. Okay, so we are building, and then most of all, most importantly, this has grown into a community of engagers and supporters. So people in the agency, they know how to engage. How you doing, Coach Linda? They know what to do. They come in, they get their daily heart me. They go into the chat, they comment, they put your stickers in the chat. They know how to tap that screen. They may have a tapper that I have inside my cart there, shopping cart. They know how to engage. They're helping your live stream, and they are supporters, and they're collaborate, all the things. So you're growing. You're growing because of that engagement. Thank you all for the shares and the support. How you doing, Janine? Appreciate you. So I so love what's happening here. Hello, everyone. How you doing, Coach Linda? Hello, Cornelia. How are you doing, friend? I love that. So that's what it's all about. You want a community? Coach TJ is from Kim Love Jones. Yes, yes. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. I think I remember Kim telling me that yesterday. So thank you for being here, Coach TJ. So, I tell people to do your research, get a sense of what you're looking for, and then ultimately you can decide on how you want to work with an agency or not. So, yeah. And like I said, you don't know what you don't know. If you're new to going live, thank you for the follow, Kimberly. I appreciate your friend. And yeah, hello, you said great, Cornelia. Appreciate you being in here, friend. And so you don't know what you don't know. And as you are growing, Don, thank you for the follow as well. As you're growing on the app, you want to make sure you have that support. And you want to make sure someone's kind of, if nothing else, maybe in a small way, thank you, Coach Linda, holding you accountable. Because oftentimes, and this is the thing about it, we set goals for ourselves, but often we don't follow through because there's no accountability. You didn't build in those those metrics to be held accountable. Okay, so you got to think about that. Is that holding yourself accountable? Is that holding your community accountable? Because as you grow your community, people are going to be looking for you. People are going to be checking for you. And so you got to show up, and you got to show up consistently. Okay, hello, sweet. What is that? A sweet opera. Thank you so much for being here. Unwritten, unstoppable. Thank you for joining. So just think about it from that perspective. Like, why would you do this? Why would you show up? Why are you engaging in this way? Is it because of the community? Is it for your own personal interests and gains? Is it for the monetization? Is it to create another stream or two of passive income or primary income because you want to leave your job, you want to retire early, you want to do all the other things? You got to figure out what it is, but it requires you to be accountable to what you're doing. That part, people be looking for you. Yeah, people looking for you. People will honestly checking for you. And, at the end of the day, it's up to you if you want to show up. I don't profess that this is an easy journey, but it does get easier when you could do it consistently. Yes, you said all of the things. It does get easier, but you just got to show up. You said it's hard. I see you could do it, Cornelia. You said it's hard. Hold on one second. It got filtered. I got to unfilter your comment. TikTok said, you ain't going to say nothing hard up in here. TikTok's like, we don't use hard language. Tell me more about that. Why you say it's hard, friend? Let me know. It's hard balancing it all. I will agree with that. It's challenging. It's definitely challenging to balance it all, especially as you're thinking about family life, work life balance. You got a day job, but you just got to figure out what works for you. There's people who got so many different workarounds to this. We were just talking in Dr. Trish's room today about the voice chat. I'm seeing more and more of those. People are using that as a way to get the hours in at night. You know what I'm saying? And connect with people because TikTok streets don't close all the hours on live yet. TikTok streets don't close. So you can get some hours in. It's difficult to balance it all. It is. Yeah, all the hours on live. Yes, I gotta do. I think I might try it too. I gotta see how I want to do it though. I don't want to overthink it. You guys know I talk about overthinking. So voice chat is the feature where you see the little circles. I'm gonna show it to you. I'll show you guys how to get to it. What is that? Cornelia said, what is that? So it's really what people are doing is running their live stream overnight. So what I'm gonna do, let's do this. I'm gonna go on my other account and just show it to you all. I'll go on my shop account so you guys can see it. We'll just show it real quick. TikTok is filtering something. You said voice chat is primarily goofy. What does that mean? What does that mean, Nika? When I'm working on my classes, I have music and inspirational messages in the background. That's a good way to use it, yeah. Nika, you got filtered. TikTok said, it's not good. Lessens the quality. Now, if you're doing it overnight or doing it in a time where it's not the primary hours, I see the benefit because people can come in, they sit and listen to your music and just listen to your chat. And certain things that you're sharing could help others. Very few voice chats are of quality. That's fair. That's fair. There's a few that if you do it right at night. Thank you so much, friend. Oh, thank you so much, Leanne. You're so sweet. You said, do they have questions or they just watching me? uh, you can treat the voice like a podcast. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I was thinking. Uh-oh. Nika. That's not Nika. That's Coach Linda. Have you heard that TikTok will shut voice chat down at all? When is the best to start voice chat? I haven't heard anything about it being shut down. I haven't heard any of those type of that kind of communication. But when is the best time to start it? You see people running overnight mainly, but people are doing it for the gifts. Are people doing it for the gifts? Gifting does happen. Not a lot of gifting, to be honest with you. I mean, you gotta have a lot of times the voice chat. Let me just be honest about it. It does not stream at the same rate as a regular live stream. The TikTok, the way your live is sent out through those impressions, it has very low impressions. So really what it is it is kind of something that you would try to create to kind of build additional community. Maybe people coming through might share it out. Some of it might be your music you're playing, if you're playing spiritual music, gospel music, or jazz, some other, depends on what you're playing. Think of it as almost like a radio station or a podcast, audio podcast. That's the way you're really looking at this. Yeah, you say you missed the overnight thing. So gifting does happen though. So no, I haven't heard that it's going away. I use it like an episode on the Calm app with my voice as soothing. Oh, I like that. You said, Coach Linda, you do voice chat? Okay. You've heard some things about it going away? I haven't heard that, friend. Mm-mm. Um, it's boring. No one is gifting or staying. Nika, TikTok is filtering all your comments today. TikTok's like, you ain't bringing that energy in this room. TikTok's like, not today. You will not bring that energy. What can we have in the background to speak more about what the music's about? Oh, nothing. Nothing. I am in line as I like. Okay, that's a positive message. What are you talking about doing what overnight? The voice chat. I'm going to show it in a second. I was just catching up on some comments. Okay, but she just plays a recording. I could have YouTubed it. TikTok didn't filter that, but it was on the edge of being a little negative. Not even a board. No, not even a board. I agree with Nika. Nika says speaking facts. That's fine. TikTok is like, not today. You will not be doing that to this voice chat feature. Okay, friends, really quickly. I'm just going to show you. If you look here, the voice chat is there. It's the features down here. Oop, I didn't select the wrong area. You have to click that one. Is it going to do it? Okay, there it is. And you see the boxes? You see me in the boxes. That's what happens. Okay? You said, anyway, carry on. TikTok kept filtering all your little comments. It was like, no, ma'am, you ain't doing all this. You will not be doing all this. Okay, so it's the boxes. So what you were asking a question. What do you do after that? What do you do after this? You press go live. I'm gonna look at settings. Settings, moderator. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. You can add a fundraising organization. That's a new one. I haven't seen that feature. I wonder if that's for all live streams. Um, you said then music people come in. Somebody who does it on a regular basis. What else do you do? Any feedback from others in the room? Let me know if there's anything else you do. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. You can also get more folks as multi guests in the voice chat. Oh, I can change the boxes because I only see the 9. Let me know what you meant by that. People were more willing to multi guest in voice chats. Interesting. Ooh, I'm sorry, I muted you. Let me know, Carol. Are you in a position to come up? You can keep your camera off if you're still. People say bad stuff when you get in trouble. Yes, you can get in trouble, but I think you still control who's invited. So you've done this feature before. I'm assuming you have. So I'm going to invite you so you can talk about it from your perspective. Anybody else want to talk about it? I sent you an invite, friend. Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can. Hello, friend.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. So you've used this before.
I have. I use it at night. Really, basically, it's what you said when I was trying to stay committed, but the day had gotten away from me. It was late evening. I was like, let me try this voice chat feature. And so I did it for a few nights, and I was like, I got a lot of folks who want like the sort of ASMR feel of a calm voice with jazz or something like that. And then one night I had just so many ladies that wanted to come on and talk and share their why. It was just so it was sort of hit or miss, I guess, but it worked. I was able to, get my hour and a half in for the day and, get back to my regular face stuff the next day.
So when you say playing music in your voice, is it through this
Yes.
features here?
It has 5 or 6 different genres of music already in it. That with no words that are just instrumental.
Okay, and then you could talk over that, so you could turn that down
And
and
you
then
get to
talk.
yeah, exactly.
When I see people with recordings where they're so like Dr. Trish sent me a live where the person had a voice track talking. I don't think it was
Yeah,
them live, but it seemed
I
like it was
think
automated.
I don't know how what the rules are for that with TT. That was my concern. I wouldn't. That's why I didn't do anything pre-recorded because I thought they had real strict things against that, but I wasn't sure. Maybe the voice chat is different.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that room. That room is really good. That's a great concept too. When you think about having, messaging that you're sharing. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it was inspirational, spiritual, uplifting messages and stuff. So, but again, I think it was pre-recorded. I don't think it was live. That's why I was like, how did they do that? So when you go live, what are you doing? So if I press go live, what would
And
I
you hit the
press?
voice chat, and then you just go. You hit the go live button from there, and that's all you have to do.
Well, I add the music once I go live because I don't see enhancement. I
Yeah,
don't
I
see.
add it once I go live.
Okay, so you got to do it once you go live.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit go live. Let's see what happens. So
Okay.
so if I hit go live and then I see the wand and I see music.
Yep.
Okay, yes, it's 7 different types of music that's
Yeah, I
here.
would never make it my main bread and butter, but it was a nice additive on a couple of days where I needed it.
Okay, I would have to listen to the music tracks because I hear people playing gospel music, but I don't see that here.
It's not on there. They must be using their own music.
So what are they using? Like maybe a Spotify or something like that?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Okay. So I'll have to go back and listen to the music then. And then there's also sound effects. So the clapping, the cheering, all the general sound effects are in there. I don't see anything
Mm.
else. You have the lightning Q&A and the poll vote you could do, but those
Yeah.
are those are interactive things you can do. And then when it comes to your chat,
It feels just like radio to
that's what it
me.
feels like. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like. Okay, interesting. So Coach Trish said that was a recording. I've heard something
And
similar on the YT. I think it's a recording from the YT. Interesting.
And
Yeah.
not only is it good, let's say you did your regular, like, you do a 2 hour every day. If you add this in the evenings or something extra, you can be increasing your fragments. So that's another reason to think of it.
Yeah. That's what people are doing overnight.
Hmm.
They run it overnight so that they can at least have that edge in throughout the day to get some engagement before they start their
Exactly.
regular live stream throughout the day. Yeah.
And I know what people are saying. Yeah, it's not the same as visual. We all are so used to the visual, and you do have to have sort of a shtick for it to be interesting. For mine, it's the whole calm app feature. I hate to use that word, but the whole similar to like something calming through something like that. But you can do whatever it is you want.
Yeah. Favorite asked, are they running it and are they sleeping? I think it's some of that. I think it's some
I
of that.
have a feeling a couple of people do. That's why I set a limit. If I'm doing it late night, it's like 45 minutes to an hour because I know that's all I can give it. You talking a calm voice long enough, you'll lure your own self to sleep.
Exactly. Yeah. So people are asking about what's happening. Are they sleeping? I think the answer
Yeah,
is yeah. There's
I
people running
literally
it.
peg it as something a preparation for restorative sleep. That's the whole thing I peg it as.
Hmm. Yeah. So I like that. I like that. Yeah, you can play around. You can have a little message on the intro when people come in. Dr. Trish, this might be more for you. You can adjust your messaging so that people know that they're coming in for, like the voice guru mentioned, Carol mentioned, like maybe it's something that's going to be helping soothing, or motivational or restorative, whatever you're putting. You can have that verbiage right in that, kind of like when you come join someone's live, you see that little intro message. You can kind of craft that to be appropriate for your stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an end of the day reset. Yep. So people are doing that, and so what happens is here, and this is the little message I was talking about. Like you can change that message, but I'm just in the box, and people could come in. Now, I tell you, it doesn't get pushed out. So I've been in this now for almost 5 minutes, and it's been 3 minutes. I haven't seen any people come in. I
That
didn't
is so
share it
crazy
out.
because my very first night I did it, it was tons of people in there.
Mm-mm. I know
And
I haven't
maybe
shared it. I haven't done anything,
because
but
the
nope.
algorithm was used to me doing it another way. I don't know, but it was quite a few people in there. I'd say 3 to 4 people consistently, but definitely over 10 at different times.
Mm. How do you get people? I guess you would have to share it out. Like I haven't shared it or anything like that, but if I shared it out, I just had one person join. Hey, Kayla.
Almost everybody was from FYP.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I just had one person just join. She didn't stay. I don't see her in the room right now, but I just see where it said joined. But yeah, there's nobody in the room. But you said everybody was from FYP. So did you share it out?
I did share it out. The second time I did it, the first time I kind of forgot. I was sort of like trying to figure it out myself, and I realized halfway through, someone said to me, "Hey, I saw somebody share it out." I was like, "Oh my goodness, I need to share out my own live." But I was almost near the end of the hour that I had committed anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they hear your voice. So right now, Cornelia. I'm live on my shop page. So if somebody wanted to pop over, I'm assuming they would hear my voice and hear this conversation. And I can see my little circle is moving. You probably can't tell, but it's moving
Mm-hmm,
because
mm-hmm.
I'm talking. So yeah, it's so this whole conversation is heard right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's definitely an interesting concept, when you think about how you use it. Like I said, if there's a goal, if there's something you're doing that's probably on brand, when you think about what your live stream is about and how you're hopefully engaging new viewers and your current, viewers. So check out the psychoanalysis on my T as an example of pre-recording. This is one I would use. Okay, got you.
Okay.
It just shows your profile pic. That's it. That's it. That's my profile pic on this page. Yeah.
Hmm.
What was that about? It says swipe to see features. Interesting. Yep. So it's something you can consider. Now again, I think like Carol is saying, you got to be intentional about why you would turn it on and what you're trying to do, and your setup would have to be appropriate too. Like when you think about if you were gonna have guests, if you were gonna talk, or you're gonna play music, or you're gonna have some other sound waves or some other things going on. I think you said a good point. It needs to match your brand. Absolutely. I think it should match your brand. So it's not confusing to why did you put it on? It needs to be brand aligned. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've seen a lot of people use it to play music through the night. Yes. Yes. That's the main way I'm seeing it too. But again, if you have something that is brand appropriate, maybe it is music. Maybe it is, like the one that Dr. Trish sent, where the person was sharing these motivational quotes and messaging and stuff. Maybe that's it. So how do you make sure you're still empowering and helping people? And again, it's on brand. Yeah. So, good idea. Kind of, sort of. They left.
It's just another tool.
Thank you. I'm not a consistent right now, but I would love to join this network. Oh, appreciate you, Coach TJ. Um, to join, you got to go live. That's the whole point. You got to be live. But if you click my profile picture in the top corner, my mini profile pop up. Click the profile picture again, and then you'll go to my page, and my web page is in the bio. Okay, you click that, and I can tell you if you're eligible. Carol, thank you for being here. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for
Okay,
joining.
thank you.
All right, take care, friend.
Bye.
Bye. Um, thank you for the sharing those roses with Carol as well. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate you all. So my favorite. Uh, let's see. Let me end this. My favorite. She does it. Hey, friend. We got into the voice chat conversation. Carol came up and talked about her voice chat. I know you're doing it, so there's some other people who are doing it as well in the agency. So any pros or cons, I would love to hear what people would say in terms of lessons learned. Okay, thank you. I'm not. I will still support. Perfect, perfect. Once you start going live, definitely because TikTok's gonna. So silly. I don't even know what to do with that. The witch's brew. Thank you for that. I'm sorry, the mystic drink. Thank you for that, friend. Good morning. Good morning. So my favorite or anybody else, we were just having like a closing. We were closing a loop on the conversation surrounding the voice chat feature because people are curious about it. They're seeing more and more people do it. Any best practices, any things you want to avoid or doing with setting it up. I said you gotta think about your brand. You gotta think about why you would do it. You gotta think about making sure if you are, oh, look at you leveled up to 32. Look at Janika Grace. Hold on one second. Did it show me the sticker? I did. I'm going to add the sticker, friend. Thank you so much. Let me see. Let me see. Let's get your whole name in there. Thanks, Nika. Appreciate that, friend. So, just making sure you're being consistent. Hey, folks. Thank you so much, Leanne. I see you, friend. Appreciate your support. Thank you all who are watching too. I appreciate that on the YT. So yeah, just think about why you do it, okay? And making sure it's on brand. And if you are doing it, how do you continue to engage your community, okay? So that's going to be important. Um, Nika, I don't know if I did that. For your level 32 friend. Appreciate you being in here. Um, yeah, she's level 32, y'all, up in the room. So, any other questions about that? I just want to make sure we close the loop on that. I think it is something you guys, if you are going to use it, I think it's a great feature. You just have to be mindful when you do it. You don't see many people doing it throughout the day per se, but you do have people who will have these kind of, I've seen people have it as almost like a chat room and people are talking and there's a topic that's going on throughout the day. So that's possible too. I'm not saying that you couldn't, but to do it and do it well, you just got to kind of think about what's your why, okay? And how do you do it so that people will fully want to support and engage back with you. I do say it doesn't get pushed out as much, so be mindful of that as well. I keep mine near me all times. I have a light sleep. I am a light sleeper and often go leave a comment. Okay, nice. Oh, I like that. I like that. So you're saying sometimes you'll put something in the chat, so you leave a comment for folks. Thank you for the popcorn. Thank you for the October e-nurse. Appreciate your friend. Thank you, friend. Thank you for being here. That's a good idea. I like that idea though. So you can kind of go in, leave a comment real quick. And then are you playing music through your um like your shop Spotify or something like that, um, one of your music streaming services. Because in the app, it's only like 7 features, and I know your channel. There's a couple other channels that use gospel, and so I wanted to make sure. I wanted. How did you best do that? So, other questions, friends, about this? Let me know if there's any other questions. Today we're meeting, so I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna stay live. Probably for another 15 minutes or so. I just got to put on my background music through my cable music. Cable's music. Oh, interesting. I like that idea. So cable, like cable TV. I think that's what she's saying. Cause okay, so I have Spectrum. There's channels that have the different music playing. Yeah, the music channels. Yeah. So how are you getting on your phone? Do you have the app on your phone? How does that work? I'm confused now. I didn't know we still do that. Truly didn't. Yeah, yeah. I have cable, and my husband plays the cable station music all the time. He goes to the jazz music. Literally, he'll have it on the TV, and it's just the jazz music playing. If I Anytime I get off my live, or when I get off the meeting tonight, I take that back. Football season. Football's gonna be playing. So when I go down there, somebody's game gonna be playing. But before football season, he'll have just music playing, and he's finishing up some work. That's how he does. And he said, Rhonda, I leave my phone near the TV. Oh, look at you. I like that. Okay, I see you now. Interesting. Okay, that's a great idea. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Yeah, so I like that. I like what you're doing with that one. And like to your point, you just have it right there. Absolutely. That's a good one. All right, friends. That's what I'm saying. Some best practices are happening. You said I like that. Some best practices are happening right here. So just know there's things that you guys can do. Don't feel like you can't do it. Um, and you can definitely engage your community. Okay. The best part, people come and just sit and listen. That's it. That's it. And it's on theme for my favorite because she's uplifting people. She's building community. So it's definitely on brand and theme. So it's good. I wonder if I can use my white noisemaker and just go to sleep. People do it as an AMSR and have the sound waves and stuff. I've seen that. Like I said, I've been in these streets because obviously I'm doing a lot more, kind of seeing how things are done, so I could bring it back to you guys. But um, but yeah, so I've seen that quite a bit where people have sound waves going on, the ocean. They have that noise machines going on. So I'm seeing that quite a bit as well. So yeah, it just depends on what you're trying to do. Um, and then, if you're doing stuff that again is on brand, like if you're trying to make sure people are getting motivational messages and tips, because that's what your person is doing, Dr. Trish. They're sending those messages out. Thank you for the ice creams. I see you, friend. Appreciate that. They're sending, they're just sending the messages through, I'm assuming, some pre-recorded message that they have. Yeah, yes, that sounds great. Yep, yep, I really like that. Like it, yeah, it's good. And a lot of people are coming in and they're getting it and they're learning. He's still on, yeah. So I'm assuming he runs that most of the day throughout the day too. It's not just overnight. That's like his daytime live stream. So interesting, interesting, folks. So yeah, that's a good way to do it. You can definitely do that. Thank you so much, everybody who's come in. I appreciate you all. So if you have, you said you just found him. Okay. So yeah, the voice chat is becoming a conversation. So Coach Linda, you asked the question, have you heard that it's going to end? Why did you ask that question, friend? I'm curious. If you're still in the room, let me know. You guys, if you guys are still here, make sure you like the live. I think that was you, Coach Linda, that said make that comment. But let me know if you've heard something. Okay. So if you guys are hearing some changes, that'll be interesting. On gift gallery, I feel like when gift is filled first day, more diamonds are made through the week. You think so? You think so? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. You think there's a correlation between how you perform throughout the week? It may be some more views. TikTok filtered a lot of comments. I'm sorry, you all, because people aren't focused on that. That's true. C5 in the house. Are you C5? I gotta go look and see Black Lotus. Maybe it's the time of the day that TT may push it out. Interesting. Or you don't have to play the music. Let's see. Yes, most people aren't on YT then. Okay, interesting. I just unfiltered all those comments. Black Lotus, you said C5 in the house. Let me check. Good job. Um, you said C5? Who's C5? I missed it. My screen changed. I'm sorry, y'all. Um, TikTok is filtering more comments. Jeez. I'm wondering if the intimidation of the gift gallery goes away and people just gift. Interesting. We can just give what we want without worrying about getting gallery filled. Yeah, that's true. I think there's something to be said about that. Hold on, I'm sorry, my lighting is changing. I don't know why it's doing that. Um, I think there's something to be said about that. Maybe the pressure is taken off. We will see. Just observing. That's interesting. Yeah, I wonder if some of the pressure is taken off about the gift gallery in general, if it's filled earlier in the week, and people come in and support as they see fit. I don't know if everybody clicks the gift gallery. That's the thing about it too. I mean, you gotta recognize as a live host, you gotta talk about that. How you doing, sweet? Appreciate you being here. The Healing Spot, thank you for joining as well. Thank you, um, Rosa, thank you for being here. Those who are coming in, thank you for joining the live. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're new to my live, I support new live hosts in your journey, as well as returners with questions about going live in the TikTok platform. So feel free. I am a creator network agency, so I also support by you joining the agency if you choose to. In here, most people click the gallery first. Is that true, y'all? Is that true? Let's do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll, y'all. How you doing, Yuji? How you doing, Happy? Let's do a poll. If you come in, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you all. I missed the witchy hat. I missed it. I think I hit the thing. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I think because we learned here, we do click it first. Do y'all click the gift gallery first in your room specifically? Do you really? You said I'm new. How you doing, Lady Pink? How are you, friend? Do you know what we're talking about when we say gift gallery, Lady Pink? Tiny stilettos morning, which is yes. And also look for the goal. Yes, we know what to do. Do y'all really? Y'all see? I don't. You know what? I ain't buying it. Y'all are teasing me. I'm just saying. Hold on, you got filtered Black Lotus. Let me see. You said I never do, and why would I? Something else to learn. Oh, what are we voting? We're voting to see if you come into a live stream and save our heartbeat for the flash go. Y'all do. Yes, the favorite. The question was if you come into a live, maybe not my live, but if you come into a live, do you click the gift gallery first as a way to check to see if it's filled? Is that something you would instantly go to? That was the question on the table. And I heard a whole lot of yeses. And I don't believe that. I don't know if that's true. I know this community is. I spend more all day with them. We do our best to do gallery. Okay. I sent to heart me and check the live go. That's it. We do because you taught us well. Not first, but second for sure. Very first thing I do after heart me. Okay. Last night I really believed showing the league sticker helped me league up after no changes in 3 weeks. That's it. So I'm gonna move this over here. What my favorite is talking about is the league sticker. So if you are looking at the sticker here, look at the league here. When you click that, you see at the bottom, you'll see your league. Now, at the very bottom, as a live host, you can set your league. You can set that lead sticker. It says set the sticker. And so what she's saying is that you can add that sticker. Okay. Thanks so much for that tip. You're welcome, friend. That's what we're here for. You are so welcome. And I think, who was that? Was that Coach Chantel? Because I didn't see where it was located. And Coach Chantel was the one that pointed it out. I used the showcase to get to people in the room today. Did you really? Yeah, the showcase does help. It does help push it out. Oh, that's nice. Yes, I was saying earlier that I am a League C5 doctor. I don't. They said. Let me check your gift gallery. I didn't go to your actual league. It does say C5 up in here. Black Lotus. Look at you. It did say C5. When you got to click your whole gift gallery because it says D still. But hey, you go live today and continue to grow, friend. Tomorrow you will have a C gallery, gift gallery. Look at you. Congratulations. How do you add league sticker? Okay, yes, give me 1 second. You all have to compare this week to the past couple to see. Yes, I would agree. I'm so lost, but I'm still going to try. I'm only a two. What does that mean? You've only done 2 lives? Stay with me, Lady Pink. I'm going to get you right. We're going to do some beginner conversations. The conversation we're having right now is not beginner. It's a little advanced. So I know you said I'm so lost. Like, what are y'all talking about? It's not. It's kind of an advanced conversation, especially if you haven't gone live yet. So we'll talk about it from a beginner perspective. So it says that my gift gallery is still lit. What does that mean? Your gift gallery is based on your gift gallery from Monday to Sunday. It changes each week as of midnight. So midnight tonight, you'll get that notification saying the information about your gift gallery. Here's a report. Here are the people who gifted you. They even give you a cute little video you can share with your gifters, and then you get a new gallery every week. Every Sunday at midnight, you get a new gift gallery. Yeah. So you're working that same gallery each week, and that's like your weekly project. Some people get their gift gallery done on Monday. Some people work overnight and get those gift galleries filled before the day even start, really. So just know that that's like how you are making sure that you are growing and developing, and it's a good thing if you can get your gift gallery filled early in the week. Dang, darling, lit her gallery all the way up. It's going to change tonight. Yep. Yes, I know that. But what does it mean? It's all lit up. That means that you got all your gifts. It's lit up. You've completed your gift gallery. You got all. What are you? C. Oh, your D9. There's 9 gifts in your gift gallery that are the primary gifts. You got them all completed. All 9 of them, plus the extra 3. I'm sorry. So yeah, you're good, friend. Sterling, I have 12 items because of the pumpkin picking challenge. Yes, 12 because of the pumpkin, but the 9 are the core. Even if you didn't get the pumpkins filled, you got the 9. The 9 are the primary. Maybe we need to talk about gift the gallery and meeting. I know. We should spend some time there. Again, when it comes to the agency, I don't want people to assume that their gift gallery and all the things are going to happen. I don't want the pressure of making sure that, or having people feel like they have to do that. You should do it in terms of reciprocity, in terms of support. You should think about how you are doing that in a strategic way. It's a great way to build communities. So if you're showing up and doing that for others, you want to float around and do it as well for people. Do it for you, and you do it for people. But I guess I'm kind of hesitant to make that like, oh, for the agency we do that. But if you do it, that's awesome. It's a middle conversation. Okay, still need to know the working parts. Oh yeah, absolutely. I got to see 5 as well. Thank you, because I was live for 4 hours yesterday. Pop up. Ooh, look at you, Fred. Congratulations. Coach Linda, you asked the question about how to get this sticker. Coach Linda, you asked this question. Here's the answer. When you click right here, it says League C1. If I click that, so it's gonna scroll back around. But if you click where it says, even when you go to daily ranking, you can see where it says add a sticker. Okay. So daily ranking, you can set a sticker, and for your league, you can set a sticker. League C1. Um, So you can add a sticker for either one. So here's another sticker you could set. So if my ranking was higher, I need a whole lot of diamonds to get to this ranking. So if my ranking was higher, I could do the daily ranking. I'm not high enough. But my favorite, I don't know if she's still in the room, but she said she got to 78. So she could have added this sticker for our daily ranking. Thank you so much, friend. She could have added this sticker, and people would have been like, okay, let's get her to the top 50. But yeah, this is the sticker for your gallery. Okay, I'm not sorry, for your league. Okay. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you all for being here. Okay. Can I come up about the gift gallery because I want to understand this? Sure. I don't know. Let's see what your questions are. I was about to say I think it might be better for a Zoom conversation. That's all, because then we could talk a little bit more strategically.
It'll be really quick, Dr. Lisa. So I'm seeing, because I want to understand which ones are the ones that's supposed to get lit. That feels so weird saying that. So I'm looking at the ones that were lit up, and it says gift gallery all lit. I'm trying to pull it up in my backup.
Do you see the section that says standard gifts?
Yeah, so like special gifts, pumpkin.
That's not required. The standard,
that's not required.
The standard gifts are the ones that you're concerned with.
Okay, so the standard gifts, the rose, the friendship necklace, the finger hearts, the hearts, the one that kisses you on the cheek, the hand hearts, the hat and mustache, the donuts, the perfumes, and the TikTok J's. I don't know what that is.
Now that is the D gallery, and so it's 9 gifts. Okay. The C gallery has 12 gifts.
Okay, I remember you saying that. Mm-hmm. So as you go higher, it's more gifts that have to be lit up.
Exactly, and it's more value, higher value gifts.
For example, the hat and mustache, let's just say, is it just one or is it more than one?
What do you mean? In the C?
So for it to be like, right, I'm D1. I fell down from C4 when I went back to work. But anyways, I'm a D1. So for the hat and mustache, how many do I have to get to be considered like that gift lit up? Or not lit up, but like completed.
You can have all of them. So
how many are there?
Well, look, what does it say?
Well, I just
I don't have a D. I don't have a D1, so I don't know what it says. It should say. It should say how many. So if you had 2, it's probably, for me it says 2. You need 2 hat and mustache. I think maybe it's 1. I'm not sure.
Yeah, only 1.
So it was only 1 then. Okay, so it's just 1. If it's lit up, then it was that.
Okay. Because I just want to be strategic, with my flash goal, so I can get it lit up every week.
Your flash goal, you're saying the wrong goal. You mean your live goal.
My live goal. Okay.
Hat and mustache is 1. For the D gallery. The C gallery, I'm not sure if it's more than 1. It might be 2.
So I'm just gonna write them all down as to how many I need.
You don't have to. When you go at midnight tonight or go tomorrow, you'll see it. It'll say it. It'll say 0 of 1 or 0 of 2 or 0 of 5, 0 of 6. It'll tell you the number. You don't see it now because it's lit up.
Right.
Yeah. If you click your gift gallery and click the very last gift in there.
Okay. Okay. I'm back in there.
So I'm clicking your gift gallery too. So Miss Darlene, the very last gift is the hearts. It says it. Like right for me, it says if I want to become the title gifter, I have to send you 6 hearts. In order to fulfill that goal, I think the requirement was 5. Because Miss Darlene's the title gifter and she sent 5 of them.
For which one?
For the hearts, the very last one, the heart that kisses you on the face.
Yep.
Okay. She had to send 6 of the hand hearts, and then she had to send 1 of the mustache. She filled your gallery for you. She sent 1 of the donuts, 1 of the perfumes, 4 of the necklaces. I don't know what the requirement was for the hand hearts, but maybe it was 9.
So for us to understand
Sure.
how many of each gift we need, so we can put it as our live goal when we go live during the week to try to get it completed or lit up. How do I find out how many of each of these gifts I need?
Well, keep in mind, Nika wrote it in here too. She's right. Keep in mind that when you put it as a live goal, in order for it to get lit up in your gift gallery and that person to become the title gifter, they have to send that full amount. So if it's asking for 5, if it's asking for 6 hearts or whatever the case may be, they would have to get all 6 of them. They would have to send you the amount for the title gifter. So what happens is that people will put it in their live goal, and it only makes sense if you're only asking for one thing. So for example, if you have I guess I'm just trying to think of, like, if you're sending a whale, once you get to the sea league, you need to send a whale as one of your gifts. You could have 1 whale sitting in there as your live goal, and somebody sends that, they become the title gifter, it gets lit up.
So if you don't put it up as your live goal, it's just, I guess, something that people know and they intentionally go into the gift gallery to see what the person needs and sends it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they would have to do. If you put a gift in there that requires, so like the DJ glasses, those are the ones that really annoy me, because you need to send 5 DJ glasses to fill that gift gallery. You just can't send 1. One's not going to help fill that gift gallery.
Okay.
You need to send all 5 of them for you to become a title gifter and for it to get fulfilled.
So let's say I go into Darlene's gift gallery to do the same for her. I just want to understand this so I can do it for people as they come and do it for me. I want to understand this.
Yeah. So when you
if
click
I go into her gift gallery, what am I looking for?
Any gift that's not filled.
Okay.
That's it. Any gift that no one's touched, and typically they're the more expensive ones.
Okay, so if I find a gift in her gallery that hasn't been filled, I have to say a number of how many I have to send to become the title gifter.
It will say that very clearly for you. Become the title gifter. So you could send 1, but if you're fulfilling her gift gallery and fulfilling that item, it says to be the title gifter, you might have to send 5, like those DJ glasses. And so you have to click that option. You just can't click, oh, I'm just going to send you 1, because you're not going to become a title gifter. You're not going to fulfill that for her. So it will still remain unfulfilled.
Okay. Thank you for this time, because I want to be cognizant of what people do for me and what I'm doing for other people, and I understand it well, and at the same time acknowledge them in my stories or whatever. So I wasn't understanding all of this before.
Yeah. So Nika, she's right. The communication is key. You got to tell your community that you do have your gift gallery. You do have some gifts that still need to be fulfilled. Um, Feel free to look at my gift gallery, see what's empty, and become the title gifter. Title gifter is what they're becoming.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, friend. Take care. Bye-bye. TikTok gave me that static image. Ooh. I don't know why I've been getting that. TikTok. The static image, I think it's a warning. Y'all. But that static image thing is the bane of my existence. I get it like once a week now. So anyway, y'all. So yes. So just make sure, you communicate what's going on. I was moving, I was doing different things. But when you have a guest up in that gift box on, it does not like that combination. I'm not sure why. So I'm gonna have to really rethink the shopping cart when I pull guests up. I think I'm gonna have to just empty my shopping cart. Um, because I keep getting it and it has not stopped as of yet. Lisa, thank you for liking the live. Friends coming in live, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you supporting the live. Thank you so much for joining. So my newbies, any questions, friends? So I know I was sharing earlier, I was gonna help my newbies. Lady Pink. Lady Pink. Let me start over because what we just talked about, you're like, what was all that about? To be safe, yes. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah. What do you want the gift box on? Okay, what do you have the gift box on? What gift box on though, Dr. Lisa? What do you mean? What do you have the gift box on though? What gift box? What do you mean by that? Glad you started talking about the gallery. I do need to talk about it more. I do. Thank you for that, Nika. Nika's like, hint, hint. Glad you're talking about this. um, you called it the gift box. I called it what, the gift box? I might have said, I was talking about the panel in the shopping cart just now. I was talking about that. Did I say gift box? Yes, my shopping cart. When I have my shopping cart on and I have a panel, that static image seems to be popping up quite a bit lately. Not sure why it does that to me, but I'm getting that static image. I had these stickers. I'm not sure what's going on. So, and that warning seems to be popping up whenever I do the panel or have a guest up. It tells you, but live goal doesn't necessarily help with it. Hold on one second. Yeah, did I call something a gift box? That's what I must have did. I did. I was talking about the shopping cart. Right, it's still trying to navigate the screen buttons. Oh, you're still trying to navigate the screen buttons? Okay, I got you, Lady Pink. Have you have to close the cart before panel, I think. Yeah, I think I do. I think I have to just empty my cart. You called it the gift box. Okay, that was up. That was up. Okay, my comments was up. Okay, I'm gonna catch up. Right. Okay. So um you're trying to navigate the screen buttons. So Lady Pink, let me ask a couple questions. Have you gone live before? Have you gone live? Is that what you mean? Or are you trying to navigate what's on the screen as a viewer? You say just swiped away. Okay. Um, because if you're trying to navigate as a viewer, I can talk about the viewer experience. There are buttons for you as a viewer. Um, but if you're trying to understand as a live host, then those are different buttons that you would press. So there's different features here. He said, I emptied mine right after I finished the pen item. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna empty mine now. To be honest with you, like I said, it is not helpful if it if I'm still getting other questions. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to remove it. Give me 1 second. I'm still removing items. That's the downside. Somebody's gonna have to teach me. This is I'm gonna need education. I don't see it as a feature, so somebody's gonna have to teach me if there is a quick way to empty the cart. Maybe I'm missing a step, but I have to go to each product individually and delete them. So let me know if somebody knows of a quick cheat code to empty your whole shopping cart and remove it, because I don't see that feature while I'm in the live. Okay, so my shopping cart is empty. Anybody know the answer to that? How do you set her? How do I help her engage more, doing being that she can't see as well? I do the same. You have to do each product individually. Hold on one second. Lisa, give me one second. I have to go up to your other comment. Hello, Dr. Lisa. I'm trying to help my mom reach her goal as a viewer. What can I do to help her? Oh, I like that. So your mom is a viewer. And Pink, Lady Pink, you said you're trying to do live. So you're trying to do it as a live host. Okay, give me one second. Um, Lady Pink, you said no, I have not gone live. Just a viewer for now. Okay, gotcha. So good, good. So you both have like similar questions in terms of how to help viewers. So the first thing I will say is, for from a viewer perspective, you can um, you want to make sure you're engaging in the chat. There is, for the vision impaired, there is a feature on the live settings, not the live settings, the regular TikTok settings. If you go to your profile, there's three lines in the corner. You can go to accessibility. Hey Eugene, how you doing, friend? You can go to accessibility. So let me show you how you do that. I'm gonna go here for you. So if you go to your three lines here, which is on your profile page, click settings and privacy, the bottom one. If you scroll down, you see accessibility. You click that. And there's some features you can turn on. Okay, so text in size, you can change that. There's some other features you can turn on. The live, it helps a little bit. It's not perfect, but it does get a little bit better. So that's one thing you can do from a accessibility perspective. Um, when it comes to engagement on the live, a lot of it is based on support through, if depending on what the vision is like, tapping the screen. If you tap like the middle of the screen, just tap right in the middle and just have mom tap there. If she's tapping the screen or if she has a tapper, thank you. I want her to be able to interact with her viewers. Oh, she is a live host. Is that what you're saying? Mom's a live host? Hey Bloom, how you doing, friend? I think this was just saying mom is a live host. Yes. Oh, okay. So mom's a live host. Well, from a live host perspective, when you change the screen, you can change it so that all you see is the texting messages, the verbiage from the chat. So if you swipe from left, take your finger from left to right. If I do it now and I go from left to right, I see all of your comments huge on my screen. Your mom is Black Lotus. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's sweet. Your mom is Black Lotus. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Well, what we need? What we need to do? Oh my gosh, I didn't. You know what? I seen the name, and I came by early in the week to visit her live, and didn't I remember your name, but I didn't realize that's where I saw it at. So I remember seeing that your name before. Oh, you said I want to help my mom. Oh, love that, love that. Okay, so what we need to do? Black Lotus didn't tell us. Tell me that. Now, so with that being said, she can change the text. She can change the text size. So if you go from left to right, um, and so here's what I would tell you. Um, so if you film through Live Studio, it can read your comments out loud. Oh, I don't know. I don't know Live Studio. So now I'm gonna need like um, Leanne or somebody else to kind of walk through Live Studio. We probably do need to make that a Zoom conversation so that so that we can make help people understand Live Studio a little bit better, because I don't use it, so I don't know much about its features. I did hear that it had some more functionality, greater functionality. And Live Studio, just so you know, Lisa, Live Studio is on the laptop, so you don't have it on your phone. I have to test the comments out loud. Okay, you haven't tested that yet. Okay. Um, so Live Studio is on her laptop, so if she wanted to stream from the laptop, she absolutely could. So that is a feature she could do. Now, again, when it comes to seeing the screen and functionality and seeing comments and stuff, swiping from left to right will get the bigger comments on the screen. Um, and so Nika's talking to Leanne about it. No, I know people use a separate app for it on some lives. Oh, okay, gotcha. So it may not be integrated into the live, the chat, the accessibility stuff. Okay, yes, that makes sense. I know there is something available for her to see comments. Yeah, so she could see comments. The whole screen is nothing but the comments when you do from left to right. Okay, so the whole screen is nothing but comments, so she can see comments fully. It's like right in your face, very large print, nothing but comments. And actually, the downside of it is that you're like a dark silhouette in the background, so the words are prominent on the screen. So as people are engaging and gifting, because trick or treats was sent by Bloom, I see it where it's sent, but you don't see the gift or you don't see it well. So you just see the text on the screen. So it really is changing the live stream a little bit for you, the experience, but you do see all your comments coming through. Yeah, so, and you can see how people are engaging with each other. You know, Lisa, I don't know if you go live, you might want to co host with your mom, and then you can kind of walk her through and see what she sees. It might be another way to do it, or come up as a guest. That gift needs better animation. Animation, it does. Yes, that's what she needs. I will help her get on her laptop. She may need to get on the laptop then. Okay. Um, what time are you doing lives? Okay, got you. Oh, look at that. What am I supposed to do? I think I was supposed to shake my head because they had the little head feature there. I didn't shake it in time. Chicky boo. Chicky boo. I don't know what that is. Thank you for that. Yeah, the laptop could be better for visual. Um, but again, I don't know. I don't know what the laptop looks like in terms of a live stream. I'm not sure. So I don't know what that looks like. But it could be better for her. Yeah. You say, yes, I have tried, but she is still having trouble with accepting requests. Okay. Okay. So is mom in the room? Black Lotus, you in the room? You are in the room. Hey. So here's what I will say. You can pop up the chat and make the text much larger. She is. I know she in the room. See. Um, so here's what I will say. When she requests, it's the two people. So okay, so if you co-host with her, that may be the trick. Because if you co-host with her, it'll pop up in the middle of her screen that you're requesting a co-host. She'll see it, and it should count down where you automatically might pop in her room, or she can accept you. So that could be a way to do it. Now, did she get a lot of co-host requests? Because I don't see her with co-hosts too often. So did she turn that feature off? She might have turned it off. How you doing, Terrence? Thank you so much. Hey, Sassy B. Thank you all who are coming into the live stream. I appreciate everybody who's here. Thank you so much for that daily heart me. So you could do it that way, and because of co-hosting, good morning. He said it might be turned off. She might have it turned off then. She may, because you can't turn it off. Because you don't want people to be constantly trying to request. So you can turn that feature off. You can deactivate it. So she might have it turned off. Um, so with the guest feature, that's how you have somebody in your panel boxes, the way I've had people up here. Um, with the guest feature, she would just thank you. It's so funny. The dragon. Have I gotten the dragon? I don't know. I might have gotten it once, but that was cute. Thank you for that, the dragon crown. Now that's animation. It is animation. That was. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, she might have the co-host turn off, but the guest feature, if she sees it, it is kind of indescript. I hate to say this because when people ask to be a guest in your room, she would have to click, thank you for that. You said interactive gifts. Yes. It got filtered. She would have to see her little circle with the two heads, the two people, kind of like if you see on your screen. Everybody sees on the screen the two people face to face. Those two, the pink and the blue person. You see that because, hey, Coach Linda, you see that, and that's how you submit a request. And as a live host, we see it to know to accept your request. So if we click the two people on this bottom banner, we will see people we could pull up as guests on the screen. So she may be missing those requests. And as a viewer in the chat, you would have to say, I submitted a request to join your live, or I submitted a guest request. So she knows to click that feature to check for it. So it's the two people at the bottom. So you could do that and kind of sit and kind of explain some of the features for her. Um, the I'm trying to think what else she needs. She plays with that fax. I've seen her play with that fax, so she knows that fax. That's the wand. And then sharing out the live, she probably could do that more. I don't think I've seen her share out the live as much. Um, yeah, so she has those features. So the co-host is the infinity ring. As a live host, you see the co-host option, and then the infinity rings too. She shares. She does share. Okay, I have to go look. I don't know if I've seen it as frequently, but Nika Grace says she does share. Okay, so Black Lotus, you doing good. You just there's just some other things that you probably need to work on in terms of the features and understanding. The laptop may be better being on the computer. That's true. Um, the laptop could be better. Again, I don't know Live Studio as well, so we would have to kind of play around with it. Live Studio gives you access, but you got to keep using it to keep your access. So that's something to keep in mind. Probably better and bigger, yeah. That's probably true. Love Universify, she's been using it lately. Live Studio. She was in here earlier. I need to ask her about her experience a little bit more because she's been trying to use it. And she has kind of this podcast feel to her live stream that she's been doing. So that's how she's been using it. So it could be a good way to do your live. Um, Let me know if there's any questions. Appreciate everybody here. Any further questions? I'm gonna jump off only because um, I'm gonna come back at 4, and typically when I do the Sundays, it's back to back for me, and I do have one meeting that I have to do, so I just have to kind of fit some other stuff in. But I'm doing Zoom tonight. You guys should have got the email for that to join the Zoom meeting. I'm doing my 4 o'clock. I'll be back for that. Thank you for joining, Empress. And then we'll talk about battles in the Zoom tonight. We'll have that conversation as well. Okay. Anybody else going live? 6:30 p.m. Eastern every day, every Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. If you are somebody who joined the agency, Eugene, I'm talking to you. If you're still in the room, if you're somebody who joined the agency, okay, I'll put gallery on my list too. You need to do my email information so I can add you to the Zoom. And then Lady Pink. Lady Pink, stay with me for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna talk to you now. So you said as a viewer, you don't go live. So there's a couple things you need to know. So as a viewer, Lady Pink, drop me a heart so I know you're still here. I think I saw you in the chat. So just put a little heart in the comments, in the comment section. So when you put a comment in, Lady Pink, I see where you liked it. Okay, see it. I see the like. You see the little heart that is in the comments. There you go, friend. Where you put that comment at? Let's put another comment, but don't send it yet. You'll see a little grayed out heart. See a little grayed out heart because you have the Lisa box and you have a level 1 engagement box. So those two badges tell me and tell viewers how you engage. Those badges tell on you. Okay? So if you don't have badges, people know you are new, or you're not as high of an engager. There's some assumptions people make, and sometimes people are like, okay, well, people with no badges they don't engage with. So when you click that grayed out heart, you can then put stickers. You'll see, could put a go live sticker in the chat. I wasn't was I tried, wasn't able to reach the correct site. You gotta copy paste that link. If you message me back your email, I'll email that page to you so you can do it from there. It'll be clickable. So, but copy paste it into a browser, it should take you to my page for the stand page for it. Okay. Yes, Dr. Lisa cares. Yes, that's it. That's a sticker. Um, so, so, Lady Pink, that's what you would do. You would put a sticker in there too. So that's how you do it. And TikTok shows that that's another way to engage. Yes, LYIA. Yep. So, so when you do that, you're engaging in the chat. The chat matters. You commenting, so you put those comments in there, Lady Pink. Tapping the screen. When you tap your screen, if you're on your phone or a mobile device, and you tap your finger on the screen, there's going to be a heart that pops up here. Okay, as you're tapping the screen, that heart pops up, and a line will crawl across. As that line gets to the end, you'll see that heart starts to get fatter and fatter, and it's dancing, and then dots are going to start percolating out of it. And with those dots percolating out of it, if you let your finger off the screen, stop tapping, it's confetti falls on the screen, and it shows how many likes you sent. So you'll hear people say tap to the confetti falls. That's what they're doing. Some people have tappers as well. These this clicker to help with the tapping. So you can use that to help with tapping. Okay? So that will also support. And people will use that to tap when they're supporting other people's lives. Um, the other thing you need to know is sharing the live. We talked about it earlier. There's an arrow at the bottom here. I think your arrow is probably around here. That arrow, when you click it, it has where you can add it to your story. You can repost it. That's a new feature they just gave us. And then you can copy the link, or you can share it to all those people who are your top supporters, or you could hit the magnifying glass and find somebody you want to share it with. Specifically, if you belong to a group, you can share it to the entire group chat. So all that way you want to share out the live, you'll hear TikTok say share the live. The gift gallery. The gift gallery is another way to show support. Jennifer, how you doing, friend? Is another way, because I'm not, I said the gift gallery, I'm sorry, the daily heart me, the heart plus. As you click the heart plus, it actually says you're a fan club member, because you're a fan club because you have Lisa, the Lisa badge. So because you have that Lisa badge, it'll say different ways. It'll give you actually literally the things you should be doing. And you can collect points for it. Thank you for that, October. Appreciate you. The shares have gone down since the no spam rule. I share your live less because of groups. Do you really? Oh, say that again. Help me explain that. Help me understand that. So you share the live to the group, which is helpful, but you share it less because you're sending it to a group as opposed to sending it to individual people. I think that's what you're saying. So you don't send it to the same individuals, you send it to a group chat. That makes sense. And so the shares are now. So I used to share to groups and the same individuals. Oh, so now you just share to the groups and not to the same individuals. Interesting. Because you don't want to be spamming people. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. And the shares are less. And you don't want to get caught up into being spammy by sending it too much. Gotcha. Okay. What else do you need to know? Uh, when I tell people to click the number of people in the room, and this is just something you can do. I haven't seen anyone have issues though, but I used to share and hear a lot. Did you? Oh, you might need to share more. stop sharing. Share. um, if you click the number has the top viewers. Those are who are in the room who are top viewers. It actually has a question mark in the top right corner that breaks down how to be a top viewer. So as a viewer, you want to engage. I still share, but not repeating people that are in the group. Gotcha. I get the groups and the individual shares. When I come off this live, I probably will have like 20 shares from different people. And sometimes it's my own lives, sometimes it's other lives. Yeah, so I get it all the time. So it's interesting. Yeah. It's probably more than 20. It's probably more like 30 to 40 shares that have happened. And being in the agency, obviously you guys share your live with me, you shared in the group. So yeah, I see it. I see a lot of shares. Um, all right, friends, okay, I'm understanding so far. There you go, friend. So that's the bulk of it. You do have a blue box. That blue box represents every live you go to. So as you're engaging, as you're sending gifts, whether it's my gift, the live goal that I have there, whether it's a gift box that you send a gift or rose, you have that blue box to kind of show that you are a high engager, that you're engaging in the live. You're one right now, so it goes all the way up to 50. So you see people that have high levels, and those blue boxes represent how much they've gifted, essentially, on this app, and how much they're a supporter. And people with higher levels, people pay attention to. So just kind of keep that in perspective. If you click your where you put that comment where it says I'm starting to understand now, if you click your photo, your mini profile will show up, and then you can click your level blue box. Thank you, Nika. You can click your level blue box, and that'll tell you how many points you've collected. The first set of numbers is the points that you've collected. There's a forward slash symbol of the total numbers you need for the next level, level 2 for you. And then underneath there it says show me how many points I need to get. And those points are represented based on you gifting. Okay? So I feel like I am sharing so much people aren't opening my regular messages also. What? Oh, I got you. That's that. Yeah, maybe. I open your messages. Yeah, I do. So I open your messages all the time. I open everybody's message because I don't like seeing unread. So I open everybody's message and I'll scroll through. I know in the group chats it gets really busy at times, and if you put a message in there, it can get lost. So you just got to be careful about that. But yes, yeah. So I do read messages. All right, good friends. I think I'm going to go. I appreciate you all so much. I've been on here almost officially. Let me see. I might have to stay another 30 seconds. It says I've been on here officially 90 minutes. So I just hit 90 minutes. I try to do 90 minutes on average so that I can make sure I stay in TikTok's good graces. But I will tell you, you want to get to 2.5 to 3 hours. So I do need to increase my time. But Sundays is just hard because of the other meetings. So appreciate you all. We have a lot of people who are going live right now. So I'll just give a quick shout out to folks. Anybody else who's going live, let us know. If anyone wants to learn about content, Nicole Content is live. Nicole Content, gotcha. The quotes, I think, kind of ended it, filtered it. Really quickly, holla Q, how you doing, friend? I'm about to head off. TikTok is TikToking me. All right, so who's live? Flourish is live. Miss Darlene is live. Carol West is live. Laverne is live. Sarah's live. She's doing her. She's doing the drawing game, which is cool. And then you have Coach Chantel. She's doing yoga. So you guys got plenty of folks who are live right now to go visit and connect with. Anybody else going live? Anybody else going live? I slept in, but I'm live at 10 p.m. Oh, West Coast time. Yes, specific time. She is doing drawing. Yes. Who is doing drawing? Sarah. Sarah, the junk journaler. Sarah, empty nester, junk journaler. I think that's her whole name. She is doing drawing, the guesting game. And so, yeah. She is doing that. So she has some drums on here, and I don't think nobody's guessing it. Drumsticks? It might be the sticks. Drumsticks. We have a meeting today. Yes, we have a meeting today at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Yep. So 6:30 p.m. Eastern. The email went out with the announcement. So yeah, we'll be meeting tonight. We got y'all got me. We got to run an agenda. Y'all so funny. You're like, here, you need to talk about this, and you need to talk about this, and you need to. So my agenda is growing, but we'll get through it. Okay. All right, my dear friends. I appreciate everybody here. I appreciate all the watching, the tapping, the liking, the sharing, the comments, the gifting. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate all the support. I will see you guys back at 4 o'clock. Claim your points if you have not gotten your points for the Daily Heart Me. Um, Lady Pink, please come back because I got so much more to share. So you are welcome to come back. I'm gonna follow you back so you know you can come back. The Creator Network Agency, if you do transition to becoming a live host, it is a free program. You can go live. I'll support you through the process. That's why we're having the meeting tonight at 6:30 because I want to make sure people are going live and they're growing. So I'm here to help. So, all my friends, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for your support. Okay? Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye to you, friends. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the support. Let me know if you have questions. Appreciate all the support that comes in through the live. Know that I'm here for you all as well. Feel free to come back. Let me know if you have questions too. I want to make sure I'm answering questions for all of you all, and you guys can get the support you need. All right? All right, take care. Bye bye.